Hi guys, Sparkle Hill here, just coming to share some of my personal sanitary tips. Number one, if you haven't already found some Lysol, please find Lysol. You want to disinfect your area. No offense to anyone's home. If you're a traveling artist, you want to make sure that everything is sanitized. My liquid number two of choice would be alcohol. If you don't have any rubbing alcohol, preferably 70%. If you can find 90, that's great, more power to you. If not, I recommend you trying to get some as soon as possible in your nearest drugstore. If you can find some online, if not, Walmart, Target, Walgreens, whatever drugstore is near you should have this. If not, it's probably on back order, but I highly suggest you finding that, placing that into a bottle, a spray bottle, so that you could spray your product. Before getting started, I highly recommend you acquiring masks, as many disposables as you can. There are some very creative seamstress online on Etsy, or maybe yourself. You can sew one. This one is a disposable. I believe I ordered these on Walmart.com. You just want to remember to keep the blue side on the outside, because when I first got mine, I did wear the white side. You want to make sure it's the blue side. And this part is adjustable. If you haven't already, these are very important. If you are like myself and you cannot commit to wearing this for hours on time, I would suggest a face shield, if not wearing both. These come in an array of sizes. This one I believe is a medium, and they also have some that are a little longer. There are people making these as well. You need these two in order to start. If you prefer not wearing this while doing makeup, I understand, I feel your pain. Please, please, please at least wear your face shield. Next on my list of tips, I found these on Amazon. These are so cute. These are disposable cakes. I would highly recommend you placing this on your client first. And they open up and they tie in the back. So these are amazing. You want to make sure you use these to protect your clothing and theirs. These are actually something that I've had for a while. If you can't find these online, I'm pretty sure Amazon still has some left. If not, be creative. If you have to make them, it is what it is. Do what you can to protect yourself. But I highly recommend you having some type of protection over your client before beginning your service. Now, we're going to talk about sanitation. As far as your products, you want to always, even before this pandemic has been around, I've always made sure that I sanitize everything. That would be your bottle of alcohol. That's where that comes into play. When you're sharpening your pencils, you want to make sure you spray them with alcohol, whether it's for the eye or for the lip area. Always make sure they're sanitary before applying that on your client. Next, we're going to talk brushes. Brushes are very important, but they're also very scary right now. I highly recommend you finding things that are disposable, meaning disposable eye brushes. These brushes are basically eye brushes. Now, if you can take a look, they are pretty much your staple eye brush. You've got a concealer brush, eyeliner brush, eyeshadow application brush, a blending brush, and what looks like another eyeliner brush. I will also place the link in the box below. These I found on Amazon. I hope I didn't purchase them all, so there should still be some left. They run between $2 and $3 per 5-pack. You can buy them in a pack of 10, and these would be a great tool to use for disposable use. Next on the list would be foundation application. I know, a lot of you love your blending sponges. No offense to you guys, however, these hold a lot of bacteria. You want to find something a little more disposable, meaning we're going back in ancient times. Yes, the wedge. The wedge will definitely give you more of a disposable product as opposed to you spending $10, $20, or $30 on your sponges. These I would highly recommend you using on yourself, but not your clients. Next, I want to talk about powder. Powder is going to be a little bit more tricky. You can use your traditional brushes. However, when you're going to use your traditional brushes, I highly recommend that you have several brushes if you're going to have more than one client at a time. The reason I suggest this is because each client should have their own separate set of brushes. This is something that I have practiced for the past 18 years. I never use the same brush on anyone, even if I'm in a wedding, an event, a photo shoot, or fashion show. Everyone that I touch has their own private set of brushes. So your powder brushes, you want to cleanse the night before. You also want to lay them out. You want to spray them in front of your client to confirm that they are sanitized properly. Next, I want to talk about contouring and highlighting. You should be able to do most of that with a sponge. However, on Amazon, I also found disposable powder brushes. I know they're small. If you can find some larger, that's great. They will definitely come in handy for contouring and highlighting. However, they are very small. You want to dispose of these immediately. Have a bag ready or a trash can or something that you're going to place all of your disposable products to the side. This will be one of them. Next on my list would be mascara wands. If you haven't already acquired these, this is something that should be in every makeup artist kit anyway. Disposable spoolies, mascara wands, whatever you want to call them. They're great for your brows. They're great for your lashes, top and bottom, and then you can dispose of them. These have been recommended for ages. They do come in an array of colors. You should be able to purchase these on Amazon as well. If you are a beauty professional, you will find them at Cosmoprof. You will also find them at Sally's Beauty. Up next, yes, your favorite, lip wands. These come in handy when you're doing a cleanup on the lip, you're applying your lip, you're doing a cleanup in the eye if you're not using a Q-tip already. And I also like these to just kind of dab. Like I have a pimple here, I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but I like to dab just if I have a little blemish. I would definitely use something like this to apply as opposed to using my fingers just at this time. Cream products. If you haven't already decided to use a spatula, please do so now. They have disposable spatulas, metal spatulas. They're different types of spatulas, but you want to have this product for your cream blushes, your cream foundations, or anything that's that consistency. At times, I use a smaller one to scrape off a little bit of the lipstick that I'm choosing for the client so that then I can a proper lip brush from the spatula to the brush onto the client's lip. That way, in no shape or form are you touching your client with your hands. Sanitizing your utensils. If you haven't already taken your Barbicide certification, do so now. If you have not, don't worry. You can also use your 70 or 90% alcohol to sanitize these items. Make sure these are sanitized before using them on your client. Let them know and then re-sanitize them in front of them. If you cannot get Purell in your state, in your city, please at least try to get alcohol or find someone who is making their own hand sanitizer. I will place a link below for people who are in need of hand sanitizer. And if you cannot find hand sanitizer, please use your non-latex gloves. That concludes my tips, my opinions, not CDC, on proper sanitation. Wow.